Good evening and welcome to the State of Business on Now Television. I'm Chamad Fernando. Let's have a look at the headlines. The third reading of the Value Added Tax Amendment Bill was passed in Parliament this evening. Government aims to increase wages for plantation sector workers. Now the news in detail. The Value Added Tax Amendment Bill, where VAT is going to be imposed on 97 items, was approved by a majority of 45 votes at the third reading. A total of 100 members voted for the bill, while 55 voted against it. The third reading of the Value Added Tax Amendment Bill was passed in Parliament this evening. Accordingly, the bill was passed with a majority of 45 votes, with 100 parliamentarians voting in favour and 55 voting against the bill. The bill was initially scheduled to be taken up for the debate on Sunday, yesterday. However, the parliamentary session was adjourned by Deputy Speaker Ajis Rajapaksa due to a lack of quorum. State Minister of Finance Ranjit Siambalapitiya during the debate said VAT would be imposed on 97 out of the 138 goods that were previously freed from the tax in a bid to boost state revenue. Speaking further, State Minister said that short message service in fixed telephone networks will also be subjected to VAT given the increased number of the text messages sent. However, medicines, equipment used by disabled persons, rice flour, wheat flour, vegetables, fruits, liquid milk and the suicide ambulance service will not be subjected to VAT, the State Minister assured.
තුන්වෙනි වර කීම ඡන්දය පාවිච්චි කිරීමේ අවස්ථාව. විෂයාංක 6. තුන්වෙනි වර කියවීම. තමන්ගේ නම නිවැරදිව ලකුණු වල තියෙද කියලා බලන්න. විමල් වීරවංශ මන්ත්‍රීතුමා
ගරු කතානායකතුමනි අද කරපු වැඩේ නම් කුජීත වැඩක් කරේ විරුද්ධයි.
හරි බොහොම ස්තුතියි. එමෙන්න කවුරුසම අවසන්. දයාසිරි ජයසේකර මන්ත්‍රීතුමා ඡන්දය පාවිච්චි කරාද?
මේකට පක්ෂව ඡන්ද දුන්න මිනිස්සුන්ට හෙන අතම ගන්න ඕනේ.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි. ආණ්ඩු පක්ෂයට බැරි වුණොද වේ කියන්න.
ආණ්ඩු පක්ෂය
ඡන්දෙ බැරි
ආණ්ඩු පක්ෂය කවුරුන් නැද්ද සර්? විපක්ෂය බැරුණාය හන්ද සර්?
විපක්ෂය බැරි වුණායි කියන්න. කවුද උදයන කිනිදුකට මන්ත්‍රීතුමාට බැරි වුණාද?
ගරු කතානායකතුමනි මේ අසාධාරණ බට්පත්වලට විරුද්ධයි.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි. පක්ෂද විපක්ෂද?
මේ සහගහන බදු වලට නිසා වැට්ටකට විරුද්ධයි.
විරුද්ධයි. හරි. ඔව් වලේබඩ මන්ත්‍රීතුමා පක්ෂද විපක්ෂද?
මේ සහගහන බදු පරතට අපි විරුද්ධයි.
හරි විරුද්ධයි. හරි. ඔව් ගෙවිඳු කුමාරසිංහ මන්ත්‍රීතුමා
කතානායකතුමා පොත් වලටත් බදු ගහලා රණවිරුවන්ට කරන සැපයීම් වලටත්
විරුද්ධයි. සරත් ෆොන්සේක මන්ත්‍රීතුමා විරුද්ධයිද පක්ෂයිද?
විරුද්ධයි.
එකතු කළ අගය මත බදු වැය කිරීම සංශෝධන පනත් කෙටුම්පත තුන්වන කීම පක්ෂව 100යි විපක්ෂව 55යි. ඒ අනුව අංක 6 තුන්වන වර කියවීම වැඩි ඡන්ද 45කින් සම්මතයි. අංක 7 මුදල් පනත් කෙටුම්පත් එකතු කළ අගය මත පනත් කෙටුම්පත් තුන්වෙනි වර කියවා සංශෝධන සහිතව සම්මත කරන ලද බව දන්වනු කැමැත්තේ.
President Ranil Wickremesinghe said that the cricket laws that are soon to be introduced will abolish interim committees and limit the influence of politics to cricket. The president said this speaking at the 150th anniversary of the Colombo Calls Cricket Club on the 8th of December.
I have no vision for cricket 2048. I have vision for cricket 2030. That is why in this budget we have voted 1.5 billion rupees for the development of cricket as for schools level and to help the backward provinces such as North Central Province, Eastern Province and Uva. This is not for 1 year. We will keep voting this money and if there are results it can even go to 2 billion a year. What are we going to do with this? What the government will do is not to get too involved in the management of cricket, that's not our business, and the new laws that come in will abolish interim committees and the powers of the minister. We will give this money, get a independent trust to handle this money to improve school cricket. Maybe the pitchers, maybe the equipment, but see in which ways. It's capital, it comes out of our capital vote. So it's meant to improve school cricket in every corner of the country. Thereafter we can also improve the level of cricket in the different provinces. If every school, we have about 1,000 good schools in the country, if every school has a good cricket team and that cricket team is up to a certain specified standard, just look what your pool will be. We'll just keep creating the pool. We'll put in the money to create the pool for cricket, not only males but also female students to play cricket. Similarly, you can also decide what are the provinces that need to be helped. So let's bring cricket up to a certain standard throughout the country.
President Ranil Wickremesinghe advised the leaders of plantation companies to engage in a collective agreement concerning the wage hike for plantation workers, aiming for a minimum of 1,700 rupees. The president also urged them to reach consensus on the increased wage amount before the 31st of December. The president imparted the plantation company heads with the guidance at a meeting held in the presidential secretariat on Friday.
The purpose of the meeting was to explore how regional plantation companies could align their programs with the agricultural modernization initiative outlined in this year's budget. The conversation also delved into the program designed to grant land rights to plantation workers. President Ranil Wickremesinghe expressed his intention to establish committees for future work, proposing one committee to address the housing needs of plantation workers. President Wickremesinghe also proposed another committee to represent the interests of both workers and plantation companies. President Wickremesinghe stressed the collective contribution needed to ensure the success of agricultural modernization program. The president highlighted the growing demand for food due to the increasing population of Asian countries and urged the country's export economy to prepare for this reality. The event was attended by Minister of Labour Manushana Nayakara, Minister of State for Finance Ranjit Siembalapitiya and numerous representatives from local plantation companies.
Stay tuned, we will return after this commercial break. Welcome back. Minister of Education Sushil Premchand announced that the commencement of the pilot program to implement the new educational reforms is scheduled for the upcoming year. The minister said that efforts will be made to digitalize the entire education system, receiving support from both local and foreign sponsors. Minister Premchand outlined these future plans while speaking at the Presidential Media Centre recently.
The minister said that the Ministry of Education has been allocated 237 billion rupees and an additional 280 billion rupees designated for education at the provincial level. The minister said that this total is approximately 517 billion rupees dedicated to education in this year's budget. The minister also said special programs have been devised for the educational advancement of children with special needs. The minister added that an inclusive education system will be introduced aiming to integrate them into classrooms alongside their peers. He further said that efforts are being directed towards giving formal access to students in the fields of science, technology, engineering, arts and mathematics. The minister also mentioned that plans are in motion to revise the grades for student exams, aiming for students to complete university before the age of 21. The minister said that the proposal is to conduct the GCE O-level examination in grade 10 and the GCE A-level examination in grade 12.
Lenovo, the global technology powerhouse, announced the opening of the first-of-a-kind experience store in Sri Lanka, making a significant milestone in the company's presence in the region. This announcement was made at a media event held in Colombo last week.
The announcement underscores Lenovo's commitment to enhance Sri Lanka's digital transformation, unleashing the power of artificial intelligence to drive intelligent transformation. Lenovo has been the #1 PC brand in Sri Lanka for 3 consecutive quarters and is committed to continue growing its market share in the country. The newly launched Experience Store promises to enhance the overall purchase experience, encouraging customers to stay and play with its unique unified design. Lenovo plans to expand its footprint with 10 more similar stores in Sri Lanka over the next 2 years.
What is today a 60 billion plus organization started in 1984. The journey basically started through that period. Then in 90, when we were maybe doing a little bit of distribution because China market was a lot about trading. And then we started our own brand, which was called The Legend at that point of time. And we started our brand. We quickly, obviously, did very well across our home country and across parts of Asia Pacific. And then the whole globalization started in about 2004-05 when we acquired IBM. I don't know how many of you are aware, but that's how we entered the global markets.
Speaking to journalists at the event, Lenovo India, Naveen Kejriwal said this is the first type of store where the consumers can try out the products in the portfolio, giving them a unique opportunity to experience the product prior to purchasing it.
Today we have our entire India leadership team visiting Sri Lanka. We have 2 product launches that we will do later part of the evening with over 100 dealers participating in a large dealer meet that we have in association with AMD and our partner Technocity. Second big important news of the day is we are launching the first Lenovo Experience Store in Unity Plaza with our partners IT Gallery. This is the first kind of store where the customers can come and experience the live products in our team, in our entire portfolio, see the products before buying and then therefore experience and buy the product. That is what we are looking at. We have an entire range of devices. For a student, we have a IdeaPad starting device, which is IdeaPad range of products. Then we have our Lock, which is entry-level gaming. We have Slim 3, Slim 5 series, which are mid-level products. We have Legion, which is high-end gaming product. And then we have our entire corporate series of products, which starts from V series, E series, and the ThinkPad range of products. And for creators, we have workstation range of desktops and laptops. On the server side, we have the entire server, which is on-prem to cloud server and storage solutions. Next step in Sri Lanka is we'll continue to serve the customers with the latest cutting-edge technologies, keep introducing new products in Sri Lanka, and we'll ensure that tech is affordable for everybody, for every Sri Lankan that we have. And we will continue to serve the customers with delight that we are doing now.
Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on positive notes today.
The all share price index gained 56.94 points to close at 10,850.78, and the S&P SL 20 gained 33.35 points to close at 3,136.34. The turnover was 0.7 billion rupees and over 23 million shares were traded.
Up next are Forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe our channel on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. Take care.